China is quietly using travel technology that feels like sci-fi, and if you're planning to travel anytime soon, what you're about to hear may shock you. China now has airports where robots replace immigration officers. Instead of showing your passport, you walk through a gate that scans your face, temperature, and entry history in seconds. Some airports don't even use boarding passes anymore. Before we go deeper, I want to ground this journey with something personal. Travel is a mirror. It shows you the world, but it also shows you yourself. What you feel. What surprises you. What challenges you. This is where the real stories live. Welcome to the journey, and today we're diving into China's travel technology. I'm Adesh from Wakatravels.com, and this is how you travel smarter. And listen, if you love content that keeps you ahead of global travel trends, go ahead and hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss the kind of eye-opening breakdowns that could change how you plan your next trip. Trust me, today's video is one you'll want to stay locked in for. Now here's the crazy part. Most people still have no idea just how far ahead China really is. They've heard rumors, robot hotels, cashless cities, facial recognition boarding gates, but they don't realize these systems aren't prototypes. They're not coming soon. They're already operating every single day at a scale that's almost unbelievable until you experience it yourself. And yet, this is the part that fascinates me most. Countries around the world are scrambling to catch up, trying to understand how China built a travel ecosystem that feels smoother, faster, safer, and honestly, shockingly convenient. I've never seen so many travelers walk through a major international airport without touching a single piece of paper or speaking to a single officer. But here's where the intrigue kicks in. Behind that seamless experience is a massive machine of AI, automation, supercomputing, and urban planning that's changing the entire travel industry. It raises big questions. How did China leap into this future so fast? What technologies are they using that the rest of the world hasn't adopted yet? And most importantly, will every traveler eventually move through the world this way? That's what today's video is about. I'm going to take you inside China's travel technology, layer by layer, and show you the systems, the innovations, and the experiences that are blowing everyone's mind. Stick around, because the last trend I'll share is the one almost nobody is talking about, yet it might completely reshape global tourism. Let's dive in. Number 1, the facial recognition travel system. Every time I talk about China's travel tech, this is the one thing that leaves travelers speechless. The facial recognition travel system isn't just used at airports, it's everywhere. Train stations, subways, ticket kiosks, hotel check-ins, even certain tourist attractions. Here's how it works. Instead of presenting passports, IDs, or QR codes, many travelers simply walk through scanners that verify their identity in under a second. No fumbling for documents, no long lines, no awkward moments where you hand your passport to an agent who looks like they haven't had coffee yet. The first time I used it, I literally paused and looked around because I thought I'd skipped a step. But that's the point. It's frictionless travel. For China, convenience isn't a luxury. It's a national strategy. This system is powered by massive AI networks and some of the world's fastest edge computing grids. That allows millions of people to board trains and flights every day without bottlenecks. But here's the twist. This technology also makes travel safer. Lost passports become irrelevant. Identity fraud becomes harder. And crowd movement becomes easier to manage during peak travel seasons. And just when you think this is impressive, wait until you see how China combines facial recognition with robot-run hotels. That's coming up next. Number 2, robot hotels and AI-driven hospitality. I still remember the first time a robot rolled up to my hotel door with my room service noodles. It wasn't a gimmick. It wasn't a PR stunt. It was normal. And that's when I realized China has quietly re-engineered the entire concept of hotel service. Many hotels now operate with minimal human staff, relying on AI assistants, robot concierges, and automated delivery carts that zip through hallways like they own the place. Even check-in is automated. Scan your face, get your room number, Walk to the elevator, unlock your room with biometrics, and the smoothness is unreal. Robots don't forget orders. They don't mix up rooms. They don't knock timidly like they're afraid of waking you up at 2 a.m. They simply announce your delivery and glide away with more confidence than half the influencers on TikTok. This shift isn't just cool, it's strategic. With rising tourism and massive domestic travel demand, automation helps Chinese hotels operate efficiently even during peak travel seasons. But the real magic is behind the scenes. AI systems predict guest preferences, manage energy usage, and optimize cleaning routes. And this sets up a major question. If hotels are this advanced, what about transportation? Good news, China's next innovation is so stunning it feels like something out of a sci-fi film. Number 3. The high-speed rail network that outsmarted the world. You cannot talk about travel in China without talking about the high-speed rail network, the largest, fastest, and most synchronized on Earth. I've ridden trains in Europe, Japan, and the Middle East, and they're fantastic. But China's system is in a league of its own. The moment you step inside a bullet train terminal, it hits you. These stations feel like airports. Huge, bright, organized, and everything is digital. Ticketing, boarding, luggage tracking, it's all integrated. Trains routinely hit 350 kilometers per h, gliding so smoothly it's almost unsettling. The seats recline like business class. The Wi-Fi rarely fails. The ride is so quiet you forget you're moving at airplane speeds. But the deeper brilliance lies in the tech no one sees. China uses predictive AI to manage train traffic, optimize routes, and prevent delays. It's the reason their punctuality rate often beats major airlines. And with upcoming maglev expansions, the speeds are about to jump even higher. But here's the jaw-dropper. Passengers often board trains using nothing but facial recognition. No paper tickets, no apps, nothing. And if you think land travel is impressive, wait until you see what China has done with airports. This is where the future really begins. Number 4. Smart airports that feel alive. China's major airports, Beijing Daxing, Shanghai Pudong, Shenzhen Bao'an, aren't just transportation hubs. They're living systems designed around AI, automation, and traveler flow. You walk in and instantly notice. The lines move faster, the chaos level is near zero, and everything from security checks to baggage handling feels orchestrated, almost choreographed. Here's what makes them different. Biometric boarding, no boarding passes. Just walk in. Smart security lanes. AI scans your luggage faster than human eyes ever could. Automated immigration. Passport control becomes a 10-second walkthrough. Real-time crowd management. Cameras and sensors adjust staff allocation and direct travelers. Robotic cleaners and guides. They wander around like friendly workers who never call in sick. But the most mind-blowing innovation? Your baggage often gets tracked with RFID tags linked to your digital travel ID. You can see exactly where your suitcase is, from check-in to loading to arrival. And I haven't even touched the AI translation built into airport kiosks, making communication shockingly smooth even if you don't speak Mandarin. But here's where things get even more interesting. To fully enjoy these tech-powered experiences, you need one thing that China perfected long before the rest of the world. Stick with me, the next section explains it. Number 5. China's cashless travel revolution, mobile payments. If you've never been to China, this part might surprise you. Cash is basically extinct. Cards are nearly irrelevant. Everything from taxis to street snacks to hotel deposits runs on mobile payments. Alipay and WeChat Pay form the backbone of this cashless ecosystem. And the brilliance is how deeply integrated everything is. You book flights, reserve hotels, order food, navigate the subway, buy attraction tickets, and even rent power banks, all from 2 apps. When I say it's seamless, I mean you could go an entire week without touching a physical wallet. It's that fluid. For travelers, this boosts convenience but also security. Fewer chances of theft, fewer misplaced cards, fewer international transaction issues. What's even smarter is how China connects mobile payments with identity systems. This makes check-ins, ticketing, and transport faster because everything is verified automatically. But here's where the story gets even more fascinating. China isn't just innovating in physical travel. They're using AI to transform digital navigation in ways that will soon go global. Get ready for the trend that might redefine how travelers experience foreign countries. Number 6. Real-time AI translation and smart navigation. One of the things travelers fear most in foreign countries is language barriers. China solved this using AI. Fast, accurate, real-time translation integrated into apps, kiosks, and even restaurant menus. You scan a sign, it translates. You speak into your phone, it translates. You open a menu, the camera recognizes the text instantly. But the real game changer is the navigation layer. Apps like Baidu Maps and Gaode Maps use predictive routing based on traffic, weather, crowd movement, and event patterns, giving travelers eerily accurate travel times. Even small things like bus arrival times are powered by AI sensors across the city. It's one of the reasons domestic travel inside China feels so easy even for first-timers. And yes, these navigation apps integrate directly with payment systems, ticket scanners, translation tools, and digital travel IDs. One ecosystem, zero friction. But the biggest transformation is still ahead, because China isn't just improving how we travel today. They're quietly building systems for what travel will look like 10-20 years from now. Let's talk about the future. Number 7. The future of global travel. China's blueprint. If you want to understand where global travel is heading, watch China. Hyperloop-style maglev trains, fully autonomous taxis, drone-based delivery for travelers, digital visas, AI-driven tourism recommendations that update in real time. These innovations aren't dreams, they're prototypes already being tested. And China is exporting its travel technology to the world. Smart trains, airport systems, payment solutions, surveillance tech, and even full transportation networks. So the question becomes, is the future of travel being engineered in China right now? Every sign points to yes. And if other countries adopt even half of these systems, the travel experience we know today, waiting in lines, fumbling with tickets, slow immigration, unclear directions, will become ancient history. But we're still at the beginning. And that's what makes this topic so exciting. Before we wrap up, there's one more thing I need to say. Because if you truly want to stay ahead of global travel trends, you don't want to miss the videos coming next. If you found today's breakdown eye-opening, you're not alone. China's travel technology is rewriting the rules of tourism, and what we're seeing now is just the foundation. More innovations are coming, and they're going to change how we move, how we book, how we pay, and how we experience the world. If you want to stay ahead of this wave, hit that subscribe button right now. It helps the channel, but more importantly, it keeps you in the loop every time a major travel trend breaks. And trust me, the next episode in this series is going to be even more surprising. Drop a like if you learned something new, share this video with someone who loves travel, and let me know in the comments which technology impressed you the most, or which one you'd be nervous to try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.